Again, to promote the ethos of the school, there is some expectation that is associated with the teachers, and that is that you value your own values about education and prove useful in considering your own work. That means whatever values you have about education, in your point of view, they may prove useful, and you consider that your own work is useful. As long as you respect and value what you are doing, only that will be convincing the others that you are doing something that is worth it. The students will only value the work if you will value your work. In order to value your work, definitely you will try to make it worth it because you value it. When we value something, when we think this is a precious piece of jewelry, then we make it worth it. We take care of it. We protect it. We keep it at a safe place. We don't let it be ignored because we think it is valuable. If teaching is my profession, I need to value my teaching. And in order to value my teaching, I need to meet the standards and the requirements of that teaching. So that means while valuing my own work, I will also be taking care of it. I will also be protecting it from any harm that is possible. And while I am doing that, I will be able to show an example to the people who are around me, for example, my students, that I value my work. I love my teaching. I expect rewards out of it. Again, very unfortunately, sometimes it has been heard that the students are telling their parents that my teacher didn't want to be a teacher. She never wanted to be a teacher, and she does not enjoy teaching. What do you think the student would think of it? The student would never like something that the teacher doesn't like. So it is expected that if you become a teacher, then you need to value your profession. Your teaching profession and your job description and your abilities and your responsibilities are not dependent on the circumstances and situations which are around you, which have no connection with your teaching abilities. For example, salary has nothing to do with disliking your profession. If you are disliking your profession because of the salary, then that means it is not that you are disliking the profession, you are disliking the situation in which you are because you are a teacher. So we have to be careful as teachers that when we are telling our students about anything that frustrates us, we are careful in choosing the words. We may say that I like to be a teacher, but the money that I will be paid is not really suitable for my skills. There is no harm in saying that. But because of the salary, if we think the teaching profession is bad, and we say that in front of our students, the students think that what all is being taught is not worth it, because the teacher herself does not value her work. So, I may be paid quite low, but I like to teach people because that is the reward I am actually getting out of my teaching. So there is a difference between the profession and the circumstances I am facing as a teacher. So actually, if I put it in correct words, I like my profession, I like to teach, but I don't like the circumstances attached to teaching. So the students should be getting a message that all the teaching that is being done is worth it. It is valuable. And therefore, that valuable thing has to be taken by the student as well. So we need to be careful, and this is expected out of the noble profession of teaching.